Hello, I am Nimja, and this is Post-it. This file is very simple. It will put you in a box, wrap it up, send it by post all the way, and then of course you will get unwrapped and reawakened. All of this might take a while, of course. It's difficult to say how long the journey will take. But before we can begin with the journey, we first have to prepare you. Now there's a few things that help with preparing you. There is the box and how it looks on the inside and outside. And there is you. See, if you had to be aware of the whole journey, it would just take forever. And it's much nicer if we can just switch off your mind and allow you to enjoy the whole process almost like a dream. I'm sure it wouldn't be too difficult to imagine that you are listening to me right now and feeling your mind sort of slowly beginning to settle. I wonder if you'd noticed a gentle rocking motion as your body is prepared to enjoy and go even deeper with the gentle movements that you will experience throughout the journey. Now the rocking begins simple and gentle, a back and forth. Every simple movement helping you to relax. You're probably not even sure if you're standing, sitting, or laying down even more. It's like the rhythm allows you to gently enter a state of trance, rocked to sleep, if you will. A very common occurrence, even if some of us don't even remember it. But the body does. It knows that this gentle rocking motion allows you to relax and listen without having to think. It's a simple state and a wonderful place to just let go for a while. And while you are rocked in a drifting state of something like sleep, where you can still listen and fall into this deep trance, being hypnotized and following along with the whole story, while at the same time every moment, every second, every minute will just pass you by as irrelevant. And the moments between drifting into trance and finally arriving at the other end will feel like no time at all. A mere moment of your imagination. And while you are being rocked deeper and deeper, the package is being prepared. It's a really nice box with lots of soft pillows and blankets, making sure that you are comfortable. And at the same time, it's almost as if some kind of memory foam is placed inside to help you remain in one position where your body is supported from every direction. It's like drifting to sleep in a warm, cozy, comfortable corner where nothing will disrupt you and you can simply nap, drift, sleep. And while the box is carefully closed and every bit of attention and care is taken to make sure that you are perfectly peaceful and wonderfully comfy. And the box has plenty of holes for air to make sure that you can breathe. And it has a special material so that you will get the nicest gentle temperatures all the way. Not too warm, not too cool, just right. And I'm sure that even though the journey will just fade away from time itself, part of you may want that memory foam to cradle you again. Once the box is closed and you're all prepared for the journey, your body barely notices as it's being lifted and carried to the next step. First, it's just a few steps, then placed on something that is much easier to move, rolling effortlessly over the ground. Inside this comfy cocoon of blankets and pillows, sound barely travels. And with your mind in this blank state, time simply fades away with every breath. Some heavy, deep sounds imply that you've been loaded into a car or a truck, being driven to the next stop. The journey just keeps on moving, gentle vibrations rocking you even deeper. Would you be the only special package? Or would there be others around you? Of course, it doesn't matter. You probably didn't even notice the headphones that helped you to stay in a deeper trance as the journey keeps going. And as the sound of my voice aids you in time passing almost without being noticed, I wonder if you'd even be aware of the box being taken out of the truck and moved into a different one. Another journey pulls you even further away from where you were before, almost as if your consciousness was left far, far behind. for some reason, it seems to go easier and easier. Another step and you are moved into another vehicle. By now it's so deep, you're so far gone that you're not even sure what it is. Is it going up or down or forward or backwards? It doesn't matter. You're just being slowly rocked deeper, listening to my voice sound safe, sweet in that box. And as time passes, as the journey keeps bringing you closer to your destination, you can also feel a warmth, a sort of anticipation growing inside of you. At some point you will arrive and the box will be opened again. The rocking motion of the journey is so deeply comfortable, and the speed with which you are brought to where you want to be is sweetly comforting. Different rhythms, different speeds, movements, directions. Each one is just another punctuation of your journey, a comma between the interruptions and destinations. Eventually this too will end and another leg of your journey begins, lifted, moved, placed. By now everything is just a haze, a wonderful deep blank nothing. Headphones, comfy blankets, memory foam holding you safe, your own private corner. And as you slowly become aware, the journey is slowing down. The last leg. You're almost there. You can feel yourself being placed on the ground. The sound of a doorbell far, far away. There are voices, but they don't matter. Footsteps. The strange sensation of being lifted, brought to your destination. The next strange thing is the sound of the box being opened carefully. Even though the headphones on your ears still allow you to remain in a deep trance, part of you is vaguely aware of how you're being watched, how blankets are carefully being removed, and how your body is first slightly lifted, then taken out of the box and placed somewhere else. In a moment I will count back up, and then you'll have fully arrived at your destination. 1, 2, slowly waking. 3, 4, more aware. 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, almost awake. And 9, 10, awake. And welcome. I hope you enjoyed the trip.